In this video clip demo, we're going to show the students how to take a course. Now, it may seem like a simple task, but there are a few little tips and tricks that we'd like you to know before taking a course to make your course taking and learning experience even better. So let's watch this little demo now and see what we're talking about. At first it may seem obvious and you may think you don't need to watch this video demo clip as far as how to take a course, but there are a few tips and tricks that we want you to know. So let's take a quick look at this. Obviously you have to be logged in as a student, and you can, after you've already made your student account, which you need to log in, and after you have signed up for a course, let's look at our online classroom. And here we see John has signed up for 2 courses. Let's look at the Learn Ubuntu Basics course. We simply click the link to that, and it brings us to this area where we have readings, labs, tests, and assignments. Now, readings are intended to be read. Let's look at a reading, as opposed to a lab where you have hands-on tasks to do. When you come to a reading, our intention is for you to simply read this. Now remember, this is not a novel, and I have found throughout my experience that when you're reading technical material, it often requires that you read it more than once in order to fully grasp it. So we have illustrations and text describing them, and we just want you to take your time and read through these readings to get a feeling for the material we're trying to present. Following most readings is a lab. Some readings may have links built into them which will take you to other websites where you can further learn about the material. Now if we go back to our course syllabus here, another interesting part about our readings is that if you don't always have access to a computer, you notice here, for example, on the Ubuntu desktop in Chapter 3 for this course, we have a reading HTML and a reading PDF. Now if we click on the reading PDF, it should open it in your document viewer. Now the video clips will not appear in the PDF for obvious reasons. Now they download as a simple generic name. What we suggest you do is do a save as, and then save it as the particular lab, CH3 Lab 2, to a location in your home folder so you know what they are when you go back to them later. Now let's move on to a lab. Here's our first lab for that same chapter, and we see we have detailed instructions, and the intention here is for you to follow along this lab and actually perform this work on your workstation. Most labs have a video clip which will demonstrate how the lab is supposed to work. And as we mentioned in an earlier demo video, the reason the videos are made this way is you can click the little button on the lower right corner of the video viewer to expand the video so you can see it easier in your screen. Now, homework assignments are fairly straightforward, and again, you have the option of looking at them via HTML or taking the PDF and saving a copy or printing it. In general, a homework assignment is carried out by either creating a Word document and emailing it to your teacher, or emailing your teacher or instructor directly. Usually it's a little task we give you to do to help you learn by getting you some hands-on, unsupervised experience. Now when you take a test, they are generally multiple choice questions where there may be one or more correct answer. In the case here, there could be a number of 3 answers, or only one answer will be correct in the question, and there may be an occasional fill-in-the-blank question. We actually have to type something in. Take your time with the test. There is no time limit on them. We suggest you review the course material before you take the self-assessment exam. After completing a task and you're sure you have reviewed your answers and they are what you want, click the Submit All Answers button at the bottom, and then you will get this page which shows you your correct answers or not and your score. In this case, we got an 81% on the test. The correct answers are highlighted in yellow. The incorrect answers are highlighted in red. And here's one that I got wrong. As you see, you can see what I marked and it's red, so it's wrong. So you can review your test after you have taken it. It will tell you whether your answer is correct or not. Now we have seen the tips and tricks about taking a course and how the layout is intended to work for you as a student. So by following this guide, we hope that you have an enjoyable experience with taking your courses at learnubuntu.org.